But I'm sitting here on my phone and FanDuel. Well, yeah, he might. Like,
they'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete.
Oh.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot.
This is what you can do.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards, not quite.
No, I just got to go through. I can't. We haven't linked David, so I'm gonna have to sit and do it now.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board.
I hadn't been on yet to look. I didn't know you got the...
to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try to put his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
Oh, you guys playing car?
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. This defense for the Bears, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on him.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another 2nd down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their third down defense, right? Whether it's their sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the end zone.
No, I
it's
think
incomplete.
you were
Also a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3
more
there
than what the Bears
like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
True, but that's years later. It just feels weird. Too fair.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
I just played it. No.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Fields now to throw. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Bro, he almost
Ball
lost
on
the
the 30.
no.
They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
No.
To throw is
Gun's good.
Fields.
Thanks.
He'll get this complete downfield to commit. And he'll be brought down at the 23-yard line. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached. Being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play.
Off play action, Fields. Dancing to his left. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. The Bears
So that's why we have to give the
Steelers
the damn
after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Back to the air, Fields on 2nd down. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though.
What? Intentional grounding.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that
39.
and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box,
It's
right?
way
Get
out the
outside
pocket.
each tackle,
What?
and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Oh my goodness.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
It's got a touchdown grounding. Way out the
One
pocket.
thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case,
I mean,
the DB
I was damn near running out of bounds. So I saw it.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Oh, wait a minute.
Come out throwing here on
Hold on, it was one. It was one. It was one. Remember, the other one would be great at the answer. He was out of time. He was out of time.
Getting just a yard.
Yep.
It'll be 2nd down.
No, he split with Raw. He split with.
Despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
So they sit back, dare you to throw on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
What's icy excuse?
That's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
Returnable here from the 30.
So I want that retracted still, you fucking clown. I want that retracted. Still one wrong. You guys keep adding these false ones to it.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mention that to the coaches,
How did you miss it? Didn't you just blow up, Dan?
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it.
How did you miss it?
I mentioned it, and I upset them.
I locked you in,
didn't
right?
I? Because they wanted no part of that one,
What
and
did
I was
you play?
reminded like a 5-year-old. This is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Equanimous St. Brown.
You're saying I missed person because you play Hunter?
And the Bears are able to answer the early 3
I mean,
points.
Hunter can beat you, but I mean, I don't. It just doesn't seem like a game to get you with it, right?
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line.
It's a tricky one. I mean, his team's loaded. In some games, he's on his shit.
To the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
Matters have big great plans. Some games he's on his foot, probably going
think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big league.
I mean, it's not even really about you. His team is ridiculous. Like when he's on it, yeah, when he's on his shit, he shouldn't lose to like the Jaguars.
Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
He's got Michael Mayer now, and his team is ridiculous.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Well, the jet sweep. This is Godwin, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2.
Yeah, the fucking weirdest two bums made the. I don't know how you guys even go for it, but that's crazy ass. There you go.
If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Yeah, well, that's what I.
And the Bears force the turnover. They'll take over.
I just feel like there's ways around that if the Falcons didn't word that right.
Like, in this case, zone coverage
some kind of
He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing.
Exactly.
There's some growing
but that's why I wonder how that's worded, because that feels like you could easily snake them.
To his running back right side.
I know it was a gain,
even if he is betting against you.
A little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play.
They start running back.
When you're getting into your guy out of the backfield, you're expecting him to
his play, he just started.
No doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Why aren't you guys playing with Luke?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Fields. He's going to go up top again. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
Oh, yeah, I forgot your Philly's about to play. That's what you're doing.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Nice. You guys going to be watching the game together like last time?
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out
Joey,
your running back.
give me an Eeyore power rankings. Give me an Eeyore power rankings.
And holding them to a short game.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
I'm going to go Icy 1. Icy Zach to...
4th down, so Jake Camardo is out there. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense on task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted,
I was here in what 2018. You saw me when I was. I was pretty calm. No, not you. It was Joey. That was pretty fun.
Most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
On first down, he dropped the throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target,
Joey,
the coverage was too good. That one falls.
I need you this year to do what you did. I need you to do for me what you did a couple times ago.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. On first down, Fields. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. From the gun, here's Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
It was like a couple times ago, Joey, but a share screen that you walked me through making my load out.
Play action. It's Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell
Maybe I
Mooney.
see them.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on first and 10. Fields throwing again. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
The last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football.
Not like
but how about his use of legs as well? We call those broken plays you can't account for.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
They went and got Ime Doka from second. Yeah, I'm happy for Ime Doka.
No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Can he unlock Simmons'
out to his
potential?
left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense.
I think he's gonna make them play some defense.
Santos' kick is up and through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Well, this is the best coach he's had. Let's see how it goes.
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half.
I'm kind of bogus. It's probably too early to say he's going to get his bag in. That's kind of bogus. He only coached 1 year.
They find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41. The Bears in good field position to start.
Oh yeah, they play. I forgot. They play something.
Play fake, now Fields to throw. That would complete downfield to Thomas. Touchdown, Chicago! Michael Thomas, 59 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly.
Did you still win the division? Where's he go? Because I know you guys
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 17.
You guys, did you win every other division game besides shooter?
Now after the touchdown here,
Santos
to kick
this
this one
you.
away.
Yes, he did. Oh man, that's the man.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the running lane is non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point put through by Succop. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
What you doing, Zach? You saw what you have work.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Okay.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him
along
his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit to prevent him from making another catch to his big start.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Fields. He's going to let it go again. Oh, Fields is intercepted
I'm
for a
playing
third time. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting.
I think you guys
the
are 16.
Buccaneers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we'll reach halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Fields. And that is incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly third and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Right back to
him on first down. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
I have to think a major focus at halftime means had to be figured out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Bulldozes past him. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now, a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
This is caught by Evans. 19 yards there on the pickup. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And they'll run on the inside. inside handoff. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. He's going to keep this again. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's their quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. On play action, Fields steps away to his left. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw, Fields. He's going to try and go deep again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Fielded just inside the 20. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. We are off to the fourth quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready. Right, 60. Ready.
They go play action here on first down. Complete right side to Otten. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, just like last play.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 63 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Ready.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Cade Otten. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Extra point put through by Succop, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability. Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football. Ooh, the juke. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They'll look to throw here. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And they work this well upfield and cross the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this one is incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He completes it to Evans. And some room to run now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 95 catches for him now on the year, and it's a 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Fields. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Fields. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Here's the option play now to the left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. 1st down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Deciding to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Bears! Michael Thomas. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now back to throw. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another touchdown.
Darnell Mooney, 26 yards. And the Bears are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Fields trying to throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Ready. Field flat.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker, and the Bears are going to take possession of the football. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And they take a knee. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Chicago, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans.